Welcome to Botanical Trails Through the Juniper Forest. I'm your host, Brian Heater. Each week, I'll have a different guest join me to explore a pair of interesting gins. We'll chat a little bit about the gin and the distilleries, throw in a bit of trivia, hopefully laugh a bit, and then we'll go off the beaten path. Although I say that this is a podcast about gin, really this is just an excuse for me to spend time with my friends. But that'll just be our secret. Okay, let's start exploring. All right, welcome to episode 4 of season 3. My guest today is a fan favorite, Brian Place. And today is a bit of a special episode. We reach 2 different milestones today. Mm-hmm. You become the first individual 4-time guest. Wow. You are tying Molly and Kelly, who have also been on 4 times, although 3 of it is when they've hosted their spin-off, Toast with Grapes.
Yeah.
So you're like my Alec Baldwin, who is the longest running host of Saturday Night Live. And our...
Do I get a jacket like they get?
We're looking into some different things, yes.
Right. Well, yeah. When that fever tree money comes in?
Yes, we might be able to get you a little koozie. So that's the hope.
Awesome.
And then in segment 2, we will have the first time a distillery has put their 3rd gin on a podcast.
Oh.
Which is really slightly hilarious because I've barely scratched the surface of how many gins there are. But I think this one's great, and I'm super excited for you to try it. So,
well, I'm excited.
The theme today is 2 Scottish gins. So, and we will be starting off with Red Door Highland Gin. So, both the gins today are a London Dry.
Okay.
So, give this one a little taste on the sipper to see what you think.
I'm smelling the usual juniper.
Yes. It's definitely a juniper forward one.
Oh, that's really nice.
But there are some different things in it that I would never have guessed. So let me tell you what's in it. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you about the gin, and then we will try.
Tell me what's in it, because I can't put my finger to it.
Yes. So this is Red Door Highland Gin. Again, it is a London Dry gin. It is the first gin produced by Ben-Romach Distillery.
Oh yes.
It's a fairly simple gin. There's 8 botanicals in it. Of 3 or 5 of them are just kind of your normal main
run of the mill
kind of London Dry. But then there are 3 that are locally inspired. So these are Pearls of Heather, which is common to the Scottish hillsides. Rowan berries, which come from local wooded areas, and sea buckthorn, which grows wild in the Scotland coastal areas.
Okay.
So, now their own website, it was not their website. It was Ginventory said the best way to try it in a gin and tonic is with either Fever Tree Mediterranean or their Indian tonic. So I went Mediterranean, and to garnish it with a raspberry.
Wow.
I've not tried this at all because I didn't see this recipe until I was just getting ready the other day. So, but we can give this a try. I don't really taste the raspberry, but I do like this.
It's very faint. It's very faint, if at all. But it's a very...
Well, I also, now that I think about it, I just threw the raspberries in here. I didn't actually...
You didn't muddle them at all?
I didn't muddle them or anything.
I don't know.
So, that may have been a user error. I guess we could try just squeezing one of them.
It's okay. I'll get the fruit in the end.
I'm going to just try squeezing one of them. Just to see. We'll see if it switches it up.
Okay.
Right. Well, that may have made things worse. Anyhow, that doesn't matter. Okay. So, the Gin is In had also reviewed this gin, and they describe it as a classically juniper forward gin, while bitter orange and angelica notes shine through. I don't really taste orange in there, though, personally.
I was getting some citrus, and I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah.
So, that makes sense.
It's probably that rowan berries.
Sure. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah. Well, or sea buckthorn, you just never know. So.
buckthorn like a grass or something?
I'm sure it is. I mean, it grows wild in the Scottish coastal areas.
It's all grass
I'm sure it's not a big
craggy rock.
fruit growing thing. Yeah, it's probably something that sheep gnaw on. So, as far as the distillery, this is one that goes back a bit. The Benromach Distillery was built in 1898, and it is known for its distinctive red doors. Hence,
Red Door
Highland Gin. They're really known for their rich single malt whiskey, which comes with a delicate hint of smoke. It's kind of a local tradition for the way that whiskey is made in that area, and that's what they specialize in. This gin is the first gin, like I said, that they have produced, and this is located way in the north of Scotland, up near Forres, Forres. So, so it's just another kind of good Scottish gin. This is, I don't know, at least the fifth, if not.
It's very light. It's not a...
Yeah, I mean, I would say when we tasted the sipper, it was certainly juniper forward, but not overwhelming. But with the raspberry and the tonic, it's really lightens.
That's a great summertime gin and tonic right there. Oh, do you right?
You're right. It does remind me of more of like a citrus. I don't get a lot of citrus out of it, but it's light like a citrus forward gin.
Yeah.
With like a good citrus tonic or a light tonic with a citrus in it. Yes, this would be a really good one for late spring through the summer, I would say.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I would drink it year round, but that's my job.
But yeah,
it's my fake job.
The things you do for no money.
So, I believe you saved yourself when you walked in today, though, because I was thinking to myself, this is not only your fourth time on the show,
yes,
but this is the fourth country that we've explored.
It is.
So
we've done Ireland.
Started off with Ireland.
Yep.
Swung through Germany.
Yep. Yeah.
Hit up Spain, and now we're in Scotland.
Yes.
And then after I invited you, I was like, I don't think he's Scottish.
I am, actually.
Thank God. Well, then we're good.
Well, yeah.
But like me, you've also never been there.
I have not.
Me neither. But your parents are there as we speak.
as we are sitting here right now. My folks went to Ireland first, and they spent about 4 or 5 days there. And then they're spending about the same amount of time in Scotland. And so today, I think my mom was doing some sort of Harry Potter inspired tour in Edinburgh. I have no idea.
Okay.
Questions abound. But that's what she was doing. And my dad was doing something, I'm sure, related to scotch or whiskey or something else.
Oh, see, I would have bet he's playing golf today.
No. He's not playing golf while he's there. But he is going to the Scottish Open, which starts on Thursday.
Is that the British Open this year?
No. It's not the British Open. It's the tune-up just before the British Open.
Oh, okay.
So all of the really good players who are going to be in the British Open are using that Scottish Open as a way to get ready for the British. And so it's the week before. Everybody's kind of going to be there.
Is the British Open actually in Ireland this year?
Yes, it is. It's in Northern Ireland.
Yeah. A guy I was in Sean's wedding with in May, who's Irish, he's actually home this month, and he's going to the British Open. So,
okay. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
So his lifelong dream was to go to the Scottish Open because it's very few people go there to that one because it's just not as well known. And then the British Open, all the crowds are there and you really can't see anybody. So when you're at this particular event, he'll be able to see, because I think the top 29 players in the world are going to be in this event. So it's pretty big.
Okay.
Pretty big. So.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, are they just in Edinburgh, or are they going?
No, they're going all around.
Okay.
I can't remember. I should know. I should be a better son, but clearly I'm not.
That's okay. They've known this for a long time.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Exactly. It's common knowledge at this point.
Yeah. We both witnessed you in college.
They've known me my whole life, so
the hopes have been dashed.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I gave up long ago.
You're a very good student.
Yeah. Sure.
As far as they know.
As far as they know. Well, mostly.
And then, okay, so you are Scottish. Is that on your mom or your dad's side?
So, I believe my mom's side, mostly. Because my dad's side is mostly English and maybe a little bit of Dutch or whatever. Who knows, right? But my mom's side we thought was almost entirely Irish, but some suspicions abound because I think I may have said this before, but Aaron had a 23andMe or Ancestry, whatever, done, and they did the check, and it came back like a quarter Scottish.
Oh.
Along with the Irish, but it was like almost like an even mix.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm guessing there was a little bit of pillaging that was going on, and
Yeah.
one thing led to another.
They're both Celtic tribes.
So stuff happens.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's that. So, but my mom, part of this trip was actually when she was in Ireland, was to do some genealogy research and stuff like that.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So hopefully, when she gets back, I'll have more information. But
Yeah.
at least I've got that little data point though from Aaron.
So do you know, like, either Ireland or Scotland? Do you know, like, sort of what parts of the your relatives?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's Cork
for Ireland.
For Ireland, that my family is from. Yeah, that area. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, for me, Irish, it's more Northern Ireland, and then Scottish, it's actually not too far out of Edinburgh.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. You have a tartan?
Do I? No, I don't. No.
Dang.
I know. But there's always, my birthday's coming up soon.
Hey!
So. No, but I definitely I would definitely like to get over there someday. Just to check it out. So.
Oh, it's on my list for sure. We have to do Ireland and Scotland for sure.
Yeah,
so.
I would like to just do like a British Isle trip. I'd like to hit like London, Dublin, Edinburgh.
But you got to be there for a couple of weeks so you can.
Yeah, for sure.
I could spend that amount of time in the UK just.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then try to pop over to Wales too.
Yeah, actually,
my cousin lives in London. I think I told you that. Greg.
Do I know him?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Not Greg. Joseph.
Did I meet
Roger. Him? Roger's son.
Oh, Roger's son. Did I meet his son though?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know if I met his son. Maybe at the wedding. So
probably.
Actually, Andy and Adam, who were on the first episode this season, just got back from their trip to Ireland. And they had a great time. So they went out to, I guess, like the West Coast when they first got there for like 3 nights or 4 nights, and then they spent 3 nights in Dublin, and guess it went really well.
Nice.
So, yeah, so they had a good time, and they did bring me back a bottle from Ireland, Dingle. From
the very first episode. Yeah.
So it's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, this is a good one. I know this one.
It's a very good one. This is a very good one.
It is super tasty.
I have a bottle here and there.
The Dingle?
Of the Dingle, yeah.
Yes.
Can't.
Every time you come up, Gars makes a crack about your crack during that episode when you're like, let's see how this Dingle dangled. And it just makes him laugh all the time.
Well, I aim to please.
Yes.
That must be the one fan favorite that out there.
Yeah. He appears to be one of the 4 listeners, so thank goodness for that.
Woohoo! All right, well, shout out to Gars.
So, all right. We had talked about for trivia.
Yes.
You would go first in the first segment. So let me grab a question from the lovely cards that you so graciously donated to the podcast.
Well,
so. All right. This is under Making a Scene. Okay. So, again, as a reminder, it is questions about cocktails made famous by TV and movies. Okay. On average, how often does James Bond drink a martini on screen during a Bond movie? Your answers are A, every 4 minutes, B, every 11 minutes, C, every 17 minutes, or D, every 32 minutes. And I'm happy to repeat the question if needed.
I think it's the last one because he usually only will because he has to say the drink shaken, not stirred, right? Even though I think in the books it's different. But anyway, he has to say that at least once, maybe twice. So I will say because of the 32 minutes or whatever it is.
Okay, so your answer is D, every 32 minutes. No, he's a borderline lush. The answer is B, every 11 minutes.
What?
Yeah. Not sure how he's all buzzed up saving the world all the time, but that's the answer.
That's why he is James Bond.
Could have been. Maybe back in the day that he just was bombing them a lot more.
He had Dr. No and Goldfinger just knocking it back.
Sean Connery's like, yeah, I'll do another one.
Thunderball!
And he just was loving it. Yeah, I would also have guessed, like, I would not have thought. At that clip, he's going, like, okay, let's say it's a 2-hour movie.
So what we're not figuring is all of the stuff that was lost in the editing room floor on Moonraker. Because he was popping them the whole way, all the way up to the space station.
Okay, that's true.
I think really, mathematically that checks out.
That certainly, like, could have been the case. So, no, have you read any James Bond books?
I have not, no.
Okay, I haven't either. In fact, I haven't even seen, like, a ton of the movies. I think so. But
we just a Jeopardy question the other night.
What was?
It was this actor, the winning song. He was the lead actor and it was Daniel Craig, but it was from the James Bond movie. So it was the Adele best song, and then whatever the other one was for Skyfall. So Skyfall.
Oh, okay.
And the other one.
Oh, okay.
Just before that.
Didn't like Billie Eilish do one of those?
I
don't know either. So,
sure.
I can't real quick. Did we ever? Did we ever talk about in one of our previous episodes the elaborate plan we had for you for Jeopardy that we never did?
No.
We haven't talked about it?
I don't think we did.
Okay, so you love Jeopardy.
Yes.
And in college, we lived with 3 other guys in our duplex. And most of the nights, if we weren't working or having to study, like, we would, like, hang out at whatever time it was back then, like 7 or 7:30. Yep. Right? Yeah.
7:30.
7. And we would, like, watch Jeopardy and play along. But one night, you were busy with something. And we had hatched a plan that we were going to record that night's episode, but you wouldn't be there. And then the next night, we were going to play that episode. But we were going to memorize every answer and just destroy you just to see how mad you would get. And it was such a good idea, and we were laughing so hard about it that we forgot to tape the episode.
Oh, damn it.
And it just didn't happen. It was much like, if you recall, in the dorms, when our caper was going to be, let's steal the pudding cart.
Yeah.
And we came up with an elaborate plan to steal the pudding cart. And we thought it was so funny that we actually also never ended up doing that.
No.
So
thank God.
I know. I'm not sure what we would have done with all the, like, butterscotch pudding. Like, no one would have really enjoyed that.
I do like butterscotch pudding, but
it's not bad.
I don't know about that much.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little packet of it, but it was like a trough.
Well, oh, God.
Okay.
No, that would have been a very good prank. I would have enjoyed that. It was actually something similar that George Clooney did to Richard Kind. You ever listen to... I know it's a competing podcast called Smartless.
Oh, that's fine.
But the interview that they did with George Clooney, he talks about one of the pranks he did on Richard Kind. But he would watch the East Coast feed, and when Richard would come back, because Clooney wasn't working at the time, he was staying at Richard Kind's apartment.
Oh, okay.
And so he would watch the East Coast feed of Jeopardy, and then he would come on. It would come on the West Coast, and he would just light it up. And Richard Kind thought he was a genius.
Oh, that's great. All right. Real quick, I think the sales team was able to lock down another new sponsor for us, and I believe it is due to Jim listening occasionally from California. So I'll just, real quick, they gave me the ad copy, so I'll just blow through it here. So, hailing from California, Eat My Meat Butcher Shop is located in the Mission District by Rainbow Grocery. I'm sure that little organic grocery store loves this. So, they specialize in many types of meat cuts, including short loin, hind shank, pork loin strap-on, bone-in breast, lip-on rib, a hanging tender, a ball tip, and spatchcock. Okay, well, those are different. So, Eat My Meat Butcher Shop will leave your mouth watering, soon opening a second spot in the tenderloin. Oh, well, that's our second sponsor.
Vegan be damned.
Yeah, all right. Rainbow Grocery. That place kills me. So, all right, we will be back with our second gin. All right, we are back. And for our second gin of the episode, as I mentioned, it is a distillery that is appearing for the third time. And this is the Edinburgh Distillery, one of their Edinburgh gins. So their first one was Scottish gins when my sister Lori was on. Then we did their Navy Strength when my buddy Steve was on last winter. And now you are on for one that I actually discovered last year in Madison when I saw this. And actually I picked it up the same day I picked up the Navy Strength Cannonball. Got a little sad in April when I was finishing that first bottle and asked my sister, Amy, who was coming over from Wisconsin for us to go to the Jack White concert when I saw you that night.
Yep.
I was like, hey, I sent her a picture of the bottle and I was like, hey, can you go to the grocery store by your house and see if they have this? And she was like, they don't have it. I'm like, okay. And maybe a month or so ago, I went to get some tonic at Total Wine, walked in, and of course I was like, well, let me just go see what's there, and boom.
Because I'm a junkie.
There's like 35 bottles of it. And I was like, yes! So, this is the Edinburgh Gin. It's called Seaside Coastal Dry Gin. So, let's try the little sipper. Let me know what you think. Cheers.
Sriracha. Okay, so you're going to laugh at me. Obviously, I can smell the juniper on this. I haven't tasted it yet, but
okay.
I can smell the juniper on this one. But the smell of it was reminding me of the whole Seinfeld, with Kramer trying to bottle the perfume Ocean or whatever the hell it was. Because it smells...
like the ocean?
It smells like the ocean.
Well, there is a reason for that, as you will see. That is just...
Damn.
I could probably just put that on the rocks.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, there was no burn.
Sure.
That was... Okay, let me tell you a little bit about the gin, and then we can try the gin and tonic. So, as I mentioned, this is their Seaside Coastal Dry Gin. It is the lightest gin in their London Dry range. Edinburgh Distillery currently has 7 in that range. So, the reason they call it their Seaside Coastal is it contains 3 seaside botanicals.
Okay.
These are scurvy grass.
Scurvy. Arr.
So I don't know if you eat that, if it helps prevent scurvy, or it may cause it. I'm not sure. Okay.
I'm hoping the former, not the latter.
So scurvy grass, bladder rack seaweed.
Boy, these are some really attractive.
I know. And ground ivy.
Ground ivy.
Yep.
Huh.
So, the distillery describes it as a softly sweet, mineralist London Dry that uses botanicals foraged on the beaches around Edinburgh. It is an inspired gin that stimulates the senses and transports you to the shoreline around Edinburgh. Perfect all year round, just like Scotland's beaches. So for the cocktail, I made a gin and tonic with the Mediterranean, and I put a little bit of lime in that. So let me see what you think.
Cheers. Cilantro, baby.
Cheers.
Oh
I could drink 10 of those in like a row.
God.
It was like one of my new favorites from last year.
You got this at Total Wine?
Yes. I'm sure you can get it at Rishi's maybe, but you can now get it in Michigan, so it should start.
Oh my goodness!
Showing up in places.
It's my new. This is my new recommendation.
I really like it.
I mean, it may not be my new recommendation. Maybe just like keep it.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. Why don't we go there and we'll just divide up the 30 bottles?
Don't let this get viral or anything, okay?
Yeah. I gotta have to say two things. But one, I did have to laugh about Perfect All Year Round, like Scotland's beaches.
Yeah, I did too.
There are a number of reasons I want to go to Scotland, and I know people who've gone to Scotland.
The beaches ain't one.
Has never been one. Someone said, "You know where I'm going to Scotland?
Hey,
I'm going
it's to the beaches."
I've always thought it's like cliffs,
Yeah,
and it's like there's sheep grazing, like the wind's whipping around.
Right.
They're
Highlander,
probably
all that
beautiful.
other
Like
crap.
I want to go like check them out just to see, but I have never heard anyone go, "Oh, you know where I'm going?
The beaches.
The beaches in Scotland."
Well, because they're a pretty tan group, the Scots.
Yeah, maybe only the Irish top them.
In a close second. Oh, good grief.
Okay. Now, another reason, though, I do want to go to Scotland, specifically, is to go to this distillery.
Oh, yeah.
I think they make about 18 different types of gin. I'd have to go... I didn't research the distillers much because they've already been on twice. And if people want to know... If you want to hear about this distillery, go back to Season 1, listen to my episode with my sister Lori. And I touched on it briefly in the winter with Steve. So I just wanted to talk about the gin. But I would love to just go... I'd probably have to go for a couple days just to go through a tasting through all of them. But they have a wide variety. But the three I have had, they're regular, like they're... Just their flagship, like the London Dry. Their Navy Strength was I thought, the best of the two by far of the Navy Strength that we tried. And then this is maybe top 5 for me right now.
Well, when that eat my meat money comes rolling.
Yeah, right. Well, we can get a janitorial crew in here then. Sorry, I did not expect that. Yeah, once that rolls in.
When the sponsorship check clears for Eat My Meat.
Yes, we will. Okay, but another reason I want to go over there. In the second episode, I did this year, and I mentioned this also in the last episode, I believe, but I had this gin from the Philippines, Arc, and after I'd done the episode, I ended up trying it one night with the aromatic tonic from Fever Tree. I am 90% sure you can't get that now in the U.S. Like, I can't find it anywhere in town. I couldn't order it on Amazon.
Really?
I went on, like, Fever Tree's U.S. website. It wasn't listed. In fact, their tonic selection is a little bit smaller. They're doing more of these, like, sparkling waters and stuff.
Oh.
But the tonic thing is... Okay. But then I'm like, oh, out of curiosity, let me go see what I could get in the UK, because they're a UK-based company.
Yeah.
Their tonic selection is off the charts. Like, they got some special summer edition out right now I just want to try. They've got aromatic. They've got a ton of different tonics over there that we can't get here. Like, I think there's a rhubarb one. Maybe rhubarb and strawberry or something. I don't know.
That's a total English thing. Is the
it probably would be,
rhubarb.
but I just want to go. Look, we've had a couple of gins on the show with rhubarb. They've been pretty tasty.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I want to get my hands on like half of these just to like try them out.
See, if they knew a good vehicle to get behind, to get their footprint here in the U.S. up to that size, I think we all know that they would be a much bigger,
the weird thing
bigger brand.
In the cooler at Eat My Meat, you can get tonic there, the Fever Tree tonic.
In the cooler there?
I think so.
I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just love to...
Right next to the spatchcock chickens.
I think so. I think that's right where it is.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I would love to just try those different tonics just to see what you could do with them.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Someday, maybe. I guess we can all dream.
I was just going to say, dare to dream. Just to...
Okay. We said for round 2 of trivia that I would go.
Yes.
And then we can give this a try.
The good thing about this is, number one, I'm on my second drink. So pronouncing this is going to be probably spot on. All right.
Oh, if it's on this show, you know the pronunciation is spot on.
Yeah, it is. It is.
For
right?
sure.
Yeah.
You can take that right to the bank.
Okay, so unfortunately, it's not an alcohol question.
Oh,
but
okay. What is it?
The national drink of Belarus is
not vodka?
I know. And here we go. Bryarozovic. Wow, I'm actually impressed with my own pronunciation.
Like in parentheses,
Bryarozovic.
Say what that is.
A non-alcoholic drink made from what? A. Flaxseed. B. Peonies. C. Birch sap. D. Pine bark. Bryarozovic. Rozovic. Oh my God. I think that's the fourth different pronunciation.
I'm sure one of those is right. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. What I'll do is I'll Google translate it, and then I'll just add it in the correct one for you.
Yeah, sure. I'm going with that one, though. So, flaxseed, peonies, birch sap, pine bark.
This won't help a thing, but can I ask how that word is spelled?
Sure. Would you?
You don't need to pronounce it.
I don't need to give you the country of origin at all. I just
think it's
give the spelling. Yeah, is it? You think? So that would be Byarozavik. Bryarozovic.
Well, that didn't help anything. But thank you for spelling it for me. Okay,
I can't believe you didn't get this. It's so obvious.
Okay. I'm going to guess, was C, birch sap?
And ding ding, we have a winner.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh! That was just a complete guess.
It's funny.
That is a complete guess.
Yeah, very good.
All right, well, thanks.
Yeah. It's supposed to be very sweet, by the way, birch sap.
Is it?
It truly is.
Oh, okay. Are you making that up? Or you think?
No,
or
I
you
know.
went to some sap thing?
No, I I told this on my first episode.
Oh,
was this guy who lives in the Italian Alps?
oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the
Anyway,
story.
he shoots these videos. He's improving this set of cottages and whatever. Doesn't really matter. So he has birch trees on his land, and in the springtime, he will break a branch and put a glass over it, and it will put the sap in it, and he will drink it.
I think it was due to that story. That's how I ended up being able to guess.
I'm sure it was. I
pulled it out of the recesses
of yeah, for sure.
The trails.
A deep cut. You got to be along for the ride for that one.
Okay. Before we go to everyone's favorite segment, was there anything else you wanted to chat about?
I don't know. I mean, no.
I mean, we can just go right to off the beaten path.
My lovely golf shirt here, which is all of the hats and Caddyshack.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. For all your viewers. Oh, wait, sorry.
No, sorry.
You know,
you don't have that money yet.
The Eat My Meat check hasn't cleared yet. When it does, we'll be coming to you via YouTube.
I don't know if I would do that.
You'll probably lose the 4 listeners.
Yeah. That wouldn't go well.
The 4 fans. It's like the Christopher Cross effect.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh God. That's what that guy looks like? Oh shit. Sail away.
I think leaving this audio will be.
Yeah, it's probably.
That's for the best.
Probably for the best. You're right. No. So other than that, no, I don't have anything.
Okay. Well, we had talked about you wanted to go first for off the beaten path. So every time you're on the show, I hope it's going to be something. So let's see.
It's not going to be it. It's not going to be it.
You're the worst.
I am. Well,
how'd you get back on this?
I don't know.
I got to talk to the booking team.
I don't understand how I keep coming on.
No.
You either have.
You got to be on speed dial. I don't know.
You've got to have alienated all your other friends. That's all I can figure.
There's definitely a possibility of that as well. So
All right, so mine is it's actually a comedy you know well.
Okay. Is it a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Okay. Is it Caddyshack?
No, it's not Caddyshack. I did that for the Scottish. I did two reasons for this shirt. The first reason being the home of golf, right? And the second is for the Scottish groundskeeper.
Yes.
And so anyway, but in keeping with our Scottish theme, I do have an off the beaten path of a movie. So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Oh, so good.
From 1993, a very a sort of hidden gem, if you will.
Yes, very much so.
With Michael Myers, or Mike Myers from SNL fame. This was his first real movie, right? It was before Wayne's World, wasn't it?
No, I thought it was after. I'm not positive, but I thought it was after.
It might have been
Wayne's
after because
World.
it was like 91. Yeah, you're right, probably right. So anyway, but not a character that he had developed, except for my favorite character who he plays is his father, who's Scottish, and just absolutely steals the entire movie. And it's probably my favorite Scottish character that Mike Myers does. And, he's done a few.
And he's got a plethora.
I mean, between Fat Bastard, Shrek, and the skit from SNL, if it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Yeah, when he's a Scottish storekeeper. Yeah.
But him doing his dad and is just
it's
comedy
so
gold.
It is, yeah.
And especially when he's ripping on the younger son with his great big head. It's his biggest Sputnik.
This movie's you're right. It's a total hidden gem.
Definitely, I think it's one you have to rent because I don't think it's streaming for free. I checked out or checked into it, but I mean, just great, especially when he does his dad, and when he gets fucking pissed drunk at the wedding, and he's singing the Bay City Rollers Saturday Night. SATUR. Anyway, one of my favorites. So there you go. And if you're the Cliff Notes version, I'm sure you can find just the scenes of Mike Myers playing his dad on the YouTubes somewhere near you.
Oh, that movie is so funny. That's a good one. That is a great hidden gem.
And a rom-com, so it's a little quirky rom-com. So
very much so.
It was funny because I was trying to remember the cast, and I was going through it last night, and for whatever reason, the lady that was the lead,
his wife,
girlfriend, turns out to be his wife, right? I always thought it was Elizabeth Shue, but it's not. It's Nancy.
Oh no, I would have
Nancy Travis. Yeah, no. So she was a poor man's Elizabeth Shue. I mean, I didn't say that. We can edit that, right? We can edit that, so I don't.
She would have been a little older than Elizabeth Shue, I think. No, maybe not. Elizabeth Shue's only a little older than we are.
Yeah.
No, I like that movie. I've seen it numerous times. If Elizabeth Shue had been in that, I probably would have seen it like 20 times.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's well documented.
Is it
your fascination with?
I thought that got edited out.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's part of your LinkedIn profile.
Is it? Oh, well, I should have someone look into that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. My off the beaten path has absolutely nothing to do with Scotland. I tried to think of something that I thought would tie in well, but it felt like I was just going to force something, or wouldn't necessarily be so far off the beaten path. So what I did decide to do was go with something I've been going back and forth on if I would share, because I don't know that this would prove to be super popular, but it's also off the beaten path, and it might be something that someone would want to explore. So this is a book that I read when I was first kicking off the sabbatical. So it is called Lady Joker. It was originally published in 1997 in Japan. It was then translated into English in 2021. But the book is so big that it was published here as 2 volumes.
Oh.
It's a pig. Volume 1 was like 560 some pages, and Volume 2, I didn't even look, but it's got to be about the same. I mean, they were hefty books. It is by Kaoru Takamura. She's a very well-known mystery writer in Japan. And this book proved to be so popular it got turned into, I believe, 2 different TV series and a movie, or at least 1 movie and a TV series. So
they're big enough books that it could be.
Yeah. So at its core, or sort of the gist of it, it is a story of the CEO of a national beer company who is kidnapped. And then he's returned a few days later, but then these kidnappers are blackmailing the company to basically get money from them. Mm-hmm. And it is pulled off by a group of, as they're described as 5 malcontents who hang out together at the local racetrack. So, and it's made up of...
Sounds like our Bertram House.
Very much so, except we wouldn't be clever enough to come up with anything like this. So
we would be, we'd just not execute it.
But it's a group. So the group is comprised of a struggling pharmacy owner. He's like partially retired. A bitter cop. A maimed lathe operator. Excuse me. A nihilistic finance guy. And a truck driver who has like an intellectually disabled daughter that he calls Lady. So, so the group ends up calling themselves Lady Joker. It is, well, let me say 2 things. One, it is actually loosely based on a true story.
Oh.
There was a CEO of a candy company in like 1984 who got kidnapped. And that was by a group that called themselves Mystery Man with 21 Faces. And it was the same type of thing. Like, they released him after a few days and then were like blackmailing the company. And if I remember correctly, when I like read up on this after I finished Lady Joker, that case has never been solved.
Really?
Like, yeah, they don't know like who pulled that off. So I would say what I like about this is I actually I ended up, it would have been a couple of years after this book was originally published in Japan. I would have been in Tokyo, and I had the chance to go to Tokyo like 4 times between 1999 and 2000. And I just found it to be a very fascinating place, a really interesting society. I really enjoyed my time there. It's been now like 25 years. I'd really like to go back sometime. So for me, part of it was getting to dive into a bit of the culture and society again there. What I really like about the book, though, is, as with most books I really like, the first part might be a little slow. It takes place at the end of World War II, when this beer company is trying to like rebuild itself, and they have not exactly a caste system, but sort of like a caste system, and there are some folks who are sort of looked down upon, who are workers there in Japan. Someone writes a letter to the company about the treatment. It sort of just gets like filed away, and then like 40 some years later, as the story goes on, that's part of the reason that they target this company then to kidnap this guy. But then like after the kidnapping, the book starts to move about between this Lady Joker crew, the beer company, who is then trying to decide how they're going to handle this situation, the cops who are trying to figure out who actually did this, and then the reporters who are going out and reporting on the story.
Sure.
And you get a mix of a cop who's sort of disgraced, not the one who's part of this crew, but a different one, but he's trying to figure out, like, well, how did this happen? He wants to get involved with it. A reporter who is just kind of down upon the political environment of his country at the time. The beer company who may be in cahoots with local organized crime, as well as like a nationalistic right-wing party. And then kind of this crew that just sort of like doesn't care what happens. And it's like an onion. There's plenty of layers that get peeled back. But the book, you can just get so into it, and it's a very well-written, good story. And if you can get through that first part, it's a long book, so it doesn't move really fast, but it also doesn't leave a lot of gaps or holes in the stories. The characters are really well fleshed out. The plot lines moved along. Things are explained, so you're not trying to guess what's going on.
Your arcs are apparent. And
yeah,
all that.
It's really well done. And the reason I even came upon this is when that book first got published, I was listening to like NPR, and they reviewed it. And I just heard the review, and I was like, well, that sounds sort of interesting. And shortly thereafter, I was able to pick up a copy of it and then started reading it, like I said, when the sabbatical started, and then like volume 2 came out later that year, and then I got that. And it's one I've just sat on for a bit because it's a book where I'm like, I don't know if other people would really enjoy this the way I had, but it's a good, like, in-depth...
It's the name of the segment, is Off the Beaten Path.
Exactly. So, and I was just like...
So have you read both books then?
Oh, yeah, I've read... Okay. They came out, I've read the whole thing. It's good, and then after I read it, I was just like... I was trying to find out, is this a movie or a series? Like, could I rent this series somewhere? Because I so enjoyed it. I'm like, did they turn this on? I wanted to see. They did, but I haven't found a way that I could, like, stream it here.
See it, okay.
And then, when I was looking into it a bit more, that's how I found out that, hey, this is actually, like, loosely based on a true story from, like, a decade before. And here's the story behind that. And I was just
Candy
like...
could have gotten so sordid.
Yeah, I was just like, what? And... Yeah,
I mean, I get it with the beer distributing or whatever the beer, but
yeah, but
Candy.
It was just like a really interesting plot. It does, I think, from the very limited exposure I had in my time there, but I think it gives a really good description of the way different parts of Japanese society work together between, like, the police and the companies, and like, the CEO gets kidnapped, comes back, and then he's apologizing for getting kidnapped. He didn't know he was going to get kidnapped. It was just, like, happened one night. It's like, it's not your fault, buddy. And he's like, but he's, like, apologizing, and, you know, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. And so that's my recommendation this episode for Off the Beaten Path. So, again, it's called Lady Joker. And I recommend it if you want to just... learn a bit more about Japan and just kind of follow along for an interesting ride.
That's on my list of places to go, so I definitely want to check that out.
Yes. Okay, real quick, you mentioned places to go.
Yeah.
You and I had gone out a couple weeks ago. You did actually get to go somewhere fun.
I did,
recently.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us real quick about
Yeah, I went to Greece. We went to Athens. We flew into... We were with a group. Sorry, I should have backed up a little bit. Small group of us, 8. And we...
What was 8 enough, would you say?
It was just enough.
Okay.
Just enough. Okay. Yes. God damn it. So Danny Most? Was that the little kid? Or no, Adam Rich. No, Adam Little. I'm not... Danny Most was Happy Days.
Danny Most was Happy Days.
Adam Little was the youngest of the 8 is Enough clan, I believe.
Or was it Adam Rich?
No, Adam Rich was the guy that does the voices. Or no, that's Rich Little. Shit!
All right. We'll look it up.
We don't care.
It doesn't matter.
The 8 is Enough was a very good joke, and now we just butchered it. So there you go.
I'll have Dan edit this.
So yeah, please, thank you, Dan. So and then we went we were in Athens for 2 or 3 days. Saw the Acropolis, which was amazing. Has been speaking of pillaging. The English have taken quite a bit of that and have it in their national museums. I'm not sure why they just don't return it to Greece, but hey, whatever.
I believe the law they cited was finders keepers.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, it was. There was a little bit of an explanation on one of the tours that we took on that, and it was pretty funny actually. Where they just kind of said, yeah, you can take all the loose stuff. So then they're out there jimmying stuff off.
Wait, that's not what
Well, you said if it was loose, we're just going to make it loose.
Of course.
So then we went from Athens to the island of Naxos, which was that was a lot of fun, and went up on a trek up the biggest mountain in Greece called Mount Zeus, of all things.
Okay.
Not Mount Olympus. And I survived, so I'm here, and that was a blast. It was a good time. The trip was fantastic. Food is amazing. And then we went from Naxos, we went to Milos, and from Milos we ended in Santorini. So Santorini is the one with all the white buildings. It's on the cliff, and they have the blue domed churches. It's where everybody goes, where all the cruise ships go in is when they check in.
Pictures you see sometimes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that was amazing. That place was cool. But
yeah. As I
literally
mentioned,
built into a volcano.
Well, that's what?
Yeah. Well, it's long since dormant, but yeah.
They hope.
Yeah. Well, hey, those things never erupt. Just
what do you think this is, Pompeii?
Yeah. Just as those Pompeians.
See, that's why we can't have
That's
video.
why we can't have video.
The spit takes, I'd ruin the cameras. So. Well, listen, I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. We'll have to find another country to explore again soon.
There are plenty in the world.
To try some out, and I am glad that you enjoyed both of those gins.
I love them. The last one is probably really close to my top favorite now. That's pretty close.
It's a good one.
That's just superb.
Yes.
Superb.
Awesome. Well, thanks everyone, and we will see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to subscribe to us on whichever platform you listen to your podcasts. Also, I want to take a quick minute to thank Darin VanderMolen for all of his help behind the scenes. Without him, this podcast probably wouldn't even exist, and his help is greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great week, and we will look forward to seeing you the next time we go down the botanical trails. This has been a Shits and Giggles production.